obviously he's like the slowest player in MLB right now, but he works hard to keep himself in condition to keep playing. Um, he works hard. I have respect for him. We've seen a lot of his milestones, and that's just awesome to see out of him. His 600th home run. I mean, those are just unbelievable things to watch, be able to experience as a fan. And that's something he's given us, other than, yeah, maybe we aren't in contention last few years before, but at least he's given us that. We have a really diverse team. I want to say this. I'm kind of just rambling off right now about just random stuff, but Ohtani, we get to see Ohtani the most. Last year was an unbelievable year. Okay, we get to see Ohtani, the most exciting rookie in baseball last year. Someone that's Jesus, oh my voice. Someone that's done something that nobody's done since Babe Ruth. We also get to see the best player in baseball, Mike Trout. Best defensive player in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Oh shoot. Wait, hold on. Okay. And then we also get to see Albert, who's the greatest all-time player who's active. The greatest active all-time player on the Angels. It's a diverse team, and it's an exciting team to watch, no matter if we're in contention or not. And guys, I forgot about Simmons. I was there to see that horrible injury. Completely sprained his ankle. I think he's out for like another month or something. And that's really a tough one. Obviously, Upton also getting injured was tough. I don't think as tough as this, though. Simmons is probably the most underrated player in baseball. Maybe besides like Anthony Rendon. Andrelton Simmons is probably a top 20 player in the game. I think a couple of years back he was 7th. Let me check this right now. I think Simmons was 7th in MVP voting a couple of years back. Well, he's definitely a top 30 player, I would say, at the very least. People forget how good he is. Second best player on our team, for sure. Ohtani's definitely not second best player yet. It's definitely Simmons. I believe 2017, he was 8th in MVP. Got Gold Glove the last couple of years. He's just great. He's just we got a steal. I think we traded the Braves Sean Newcomb for him. And Simmons has these last 4 years been hitting high 200s. I mean almost 300. Last year 292, on base 330, slugging OPS isn't bad, 750 OPS, but he's a contact hitter. And then best defensive player in baseball. Not only is he's a great defensive player, he's a great hitter too. I mean, he's like a complete package for us. Well, the ultimate complete baseball player is Mike Trout. We've never seen a greater all-around player in baseball history. Nobody has ever been this much of like a 5-tool hit player that's, I mean, just unbelievable in every tool of the 5 tools. Maybe his arm is a little down there, but it's still unreal. He's got insane power, insane speed. Can't even think of the other tools right now, but whatever. We are 34 minutes into this podcast. I think I'm supposed to do an hour-long podcast, but I don't know how many people want to sit down for like an hour. I think the podcast will be kind of more from 30 to 40, maybe 50 minute long podcast. I just want them to be, I don't know even what I'd talk about for a full hour too. I think I gave kind of a general, I talked about some general things about this season, just gave a lot of my opinions. I think next Sunday, or I think I'm every week. I think I'm every Sunday. I'll try to call in some people, get their opinions. Let's look at who we're going up to play this week. If I can just find a schedule. Give me a second. I gotta find the Angels schedule. Okay, June. We are gonna play the Cubs tomorrow at 1:05 p.m. Makeup Day. And then we're going to play the A's. It's a homestand where we play the A's, Mariners, and then Dodgers. A couple games versus the Dodgers at Angel Stadium. That should be definitely really exciting. That should be exciting. And then we go off on a long road trip. Rays, Blue Jays, Cardinals. Let's not talk about that. I'll probably be back on a podcast next Sunday. This week we're playing, well, I already just said it, Cubs, A's, Mariners. So, I mean, just take it one game at a time. We're off of 2 wins in a row. Hopefully we can keep this momentum. Get to 500. That's, at the very least, we got to get up to 500. One more win puts us up at 500. So we got to definitely hope for that. It's a long season, guys. I know we're probably far back from a wild card right now, but I mean, it's a long season. A lot will happen. I would give us, like I said at the very beginning of the podcast, I'd give us a good 50-50 chance of getting the second wild card spot. I think that our team will do good this year. I have a good feeling about this team. A lot of new faces, and other than Cahill and Harvey, almost all of our new faces have been great. Well, also not counting Justin Bour. That's a pretty bad signing. Justin Bour is just awful. And yeah, guys, why don't I give the last couple minutes just to talk about what's going on in other sports. The Raptors just choked the game away. The Warriors, it's now tied 1-1 in the NBA Finals. Raptors should definitely won. Last quarter, they just could not make a three-pointer. If they just would have made a few three-pointers, they definitely would have took a lead and won that game. They lost, I believe it's 109-105. I think the whole world is voting for the Raptors, and except for bandwagon Warrior fans. Everyone in America and Canada is voting for the Raptors to win the NBA Finals, and I think it's definitely possible. DeMarcus Cousins, he's back, but he is not great. He does not look great. I think Klay Thompson got injured this game, so he might be out. KD's still out. And Curry is, even himself, he's kind of sick. He was sick this game. So if he stays sick, that could be good news for the Raptors. They should have 100% won this game, though. It's going to be a tough series. I mean, this should have been a win. This should have been a win. Raptors could have took this game, went up 2-0, but they decided to choke it away. And now it's tied in the series. Should be an interesting series. And, yeah, that's what's going on in other sports. I honestly, what I mean by other sports is just basketball, because the only sport I actually watch besides baseball is basketball. I think football is kind of a dumb sport. Well, I should say that. Sorry for people who like football. That's a really opinionated statement, but I don't like football. I don't have a problem with people who watch it. I shouldn't have said football is a dumb sport. Yeah, guys. I think I talked about pretty much everything that's going on this season for the Angels. The road to the wild card spot. I guess this is the road to the wild card spot. Hashtag road to the wild card spot. Comment that. I don't even know. Can you comment? Well, there's a chat. Maybe you can. I don't know if you guys can comment on a podcast or not, but if you can, comment hashtag road to the wild card spot. I'm definitely new to this, so I'm still learning about the whole podcast thing. I don't know if anyone's even listening live. I don't even know, dude. I think this definitely goes out as a recording. Once I'm done with this podcast, it'll go as a recording, and then people will watch it from there. I'm definitely gonna tell my Instagram followers and maybe even YouTube followers to check out this podcast. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This podcast has gone for 39 and a half minutes. We got to wait 30 more seconds to get to 40 minutes. We got everyone just counted down. we got 20 seconds left. Make sure to check out my Instagram and YouTube. I already said this, but another plug. Check out my Instagram, angels.vlogs. YouTube, Angels Vlogs. 5 seconds left. I'll see you guys, I believe, next Sunday. Thank you for watching. Later.